The Cathara Empire had ruled the Andromeda Spiral for 3 millennia. Their obsidian warships cut through space like cosmic scythes, harvesting systems with methodical precision. Emperor Vex Thul the Conqueror sat upon his crystalline throne, studying holographic displays of their latest target, a pathetic human mining outpost on the rim world of Kepler 442b. 37 inhabitants, his warcast advisor hissed through mandibles that dripped ceremonial acid. Barely a garrison. Our smallest frigate could reduce it to atoms. Vex Thul's 6 eyes narrowed in contempt. These humans were a recent discovery, a species so primitive they had only achieved faster-than-light travel within the past century. Their technology was laughably inferior, their military doctrine chaotic, and their governments constantly squabbling among themselves. The galaxy would barely notice their extinction. "Deploy the third claw," the Emperor commanded. "Make it swift." The attack force consisted of 12 heavy cruisers and a dreadnought, overkill for such a minor target, but the Cathara prided themselves on overwhelming superiority. As their ships emerged from hyperspace, they expected to find panicked humans fleeing in their primitive vessels. Instead, they found something else entirely. The mining station hung in space like a metallic spider, its industrial arms extending toward the asteroid field. No evacuation ships launched, no distress signals screamed across the void. The humans simply waited. Admiral Zektar, commanding the strike force, felt the first flutter of unease in his acid sacs. "Hail them," he ordered. The response came immediately. A human face appeared on screen, weathered, scarred, with eyes the color of deep space. The nameplate read, Superintendent Marcus Chen. "You are trespassing in Kithara space," Zektar announced. "Surrender immediately or face annihilation." Chen took a long sip from a steaming cup and smiled. "You know, Admiral, we've been expecting you. Coffee?" The casual response sent ripples of shock through the bridge. Warriors of the Third Claw had never encountered such indifference to their might. "You have 10 minutes to evacuate," Zektar snarled, his translator struggling with the emotional undertones. "Counteroffer," Chen replied, leaning back in his chair. "You have 10 minutes to leave our system before we demonstrate why humanity doesn't surrender." Zektar's mandibles clicked in rage. "Fire!" The dreadnought's main cannon charged, its capacitors gathering enough energy to vaporize a small moon. The beam lanced out, striking the mining station dead center, and nothing happened. The energy simply dispersed, scattered like light through a prism, bleeding harmlessly into space. "Adaptive shielding," Chen explained conversationally. "We've been reverse engineering Cathara tech from your raids on the outer colonies. Turns out you folks are pretty predictable. Same energy signatures, same targeting algorithms, same arrogant assumptions." Panic began to spread through the Cathara fleet as their most powerful weapons proved useless. But Chen wasn't finished. "You see, Admiral, you made a critical error. You assumed we were just miners. But this isn't just a mining operation, it's a research station. We've been studying you, learning from you, and frankly, we're not impressed." The space around the station began to shimmer. Dozens of objects decloaked. Sleek, predatory shapes that bore no resemblance to typical human vessels. They moved with liquid grace, their hulls seeming to bend light itself. "Stealth frigates," Chen continued. "Human design, but incorporating technology we've acquired from your previous victims. Amazing what you can learn from species you've conquered when you actually listen to them instead of just exterminating them." The first Cathara cruiser exploded in a brilliant flash, then another. The human ships darted between the massive alien. Vessels like hawks among eagles, their weapons tearing through armor that had been considered impregnable. "Impossible!" Zektar roared. "Our shields are calibrated for your own weapons," Chen interrupted. "We use different frequencies, different approaches. You know what your real weakness is, Admiral? You think in straight lines. Conquest, domination, subjugation. We think in curves." Admiral Zektar watched in horror as his fleet was systematically dismantled. The humans fought like nothing the Cathara had ever encountered, not with honor or ritual, but with cold efficiency and devastating creativity. They used the asteroids as cover, turned the Cathara's own weapons against them, and exploited every tactical weakness with surgical precision. Within an hour, only Zektar's flagship remained. "This is impossible," he whispered. "We are the Cathara. We are eternal." Chen's image flickered back to life on the view screen. Behind him, the mining station was transforming, industrial arms folding back to reveal hidden weapon systems and communication arrays. "You were eternal," Chen corrected. "Past tense. See, while you were busy conquering and destroying, we were busy learning and adapting. Every species you've crushed had something to teach us. The Veltar's cloaking technology, the Mordian crystal matrices, the Zenthari navigation systems. We took the best of all of them and made it better." "What do you want?" Zektar demanded. "Your unconditional surrender," Chen replied simply. "Your fleet, your territory, your empire will be taking it all." "Never. The Cathara do not surrender." "Then you'll die," Chen said with the same casual tone he'd used to offer coffee. "Your choice." 3 months later, Emperor Vexathul knelt in his own throne room as Superintendent Marcus Chen walked slowly up the obsidian steps. The crystalline throne had been removed, replaced by a simple chair and a flagpole bearing the blue and green banner of the Terran colonial administration. "How?" Vexthul whispered, his 6 eyes fixed on the flag that now claimed dominion over 3,000 years of Cathara expansion. Chen settled into the chair, that same steaming cup in his hands. "You want to know the secret to human success? We don't just defeat our enemies. We learn from them. Every conquest teaches us something new. Every victory makes us stronger." He gestured to the reformed Kithara military leader standing at attention. Along the walls, now wearing human rank insignia and serving as advisors to their new government. "Your species will have a place in our federation," Chen continued. "Your knowledge, your technology, your perspectives, all valuable. But the age of the Cathara Empire is over. Welcome to the human era." As he spoke, reports filtered in from across the galaxy. Human fleets were arriving at Cathara strongholds, not as conquerors, but as liberators. Enslaved species were being freed, their cultures preserved and protected under Terran law. The galaxy was learning a new lesson about the small, primitive species from the outer rim. Humanity didn't just survive their invasions, they thrived on them.